Hello everybody, this is Mr. Nardelli. Tonight I'm going to be talking to you about adding and subtracting polynomials. Now the rules for adding and subtracting polynomials, you add or subtract the coefficient of the like terms. Do not add or subtract the exponents. So in this example here, you can see I have one polynomial plus another polynomial. Basically what I'm going to do is combine like terms. A lot of times they'll be in descending order, so it's a little easier to find the like terms. So I can see on the left side my x to the third term, which I'm going to highlight in red, and then my other x to the third term. X to the sixth term, I'm sorry. So by highlighting it, I can see that I'm going to need to do 3 plus 5. So my 3 plus 5 gives me 8, x to the sixth. Now I'll go for my x to the fifths. I don't see any, so I obviously won't put any. Now I go for my x to the fourths. I've got plus x to the fourth over here, but I have no x to the fourths on the right side. So I just bring it down, x to the fourth. And notice I highlighted the plus sign in front of it, because then I just bring this plus sign down and I'm good to go. Now I go for my x to the thirds. I've got minus 3x to the third on the left side. Let's color that blue. And minus 3x to the third on the right side. So that's minus 1 minus 3. So that's actually a negative 1 subtract 3, which is negative 1 plus negative 3, which gives me negative 4, x to the third. Now my x to the second, you see I've got minus 6x to the second, and that doesn't change. Sorry, I had a 4 there by accident. So I just bring it down. Now I go for my single x. I've got plus 2x, which I'll put in orange, and plus 9x. So that's a simple 9 plus 2, giving me plus 11x. And then I go for the numbers. I've got plus 6 and minus 11. So I'm actually doing 6 minus 11, which is 6 plus negative 11, which gives me minus 5. And it's in simplest terms because there are no more like terms. Now, when you subtract, we have to do things just a little bit different. In this case, I've got a subtraction sign in front of my second polynomial, so I cannot just drop the signs and go from there. Because there's an unseen plus positive in front of this, I can drop the signs. But what I'll need to do, come down a little bit, you'll notice this part of the polynomial is exactly the same as what's up here because there was a plus sign. But what I'm doing here, because when I'm dropping the parentheses, I'm going to change the sign of everything in front. Here I had a 4x to the 6th, it's now minus 4x to the 6th. Here it was minus 7x to the third, it's plus 7x to the third. It's minus 2x squared, it's now plus 2x squared, and so on and so on. So I just changed the sign. Now in this case you've dropped the parentheses, so you just have to be careful of what you see. So I'm going to combine some like terms. I have my x to the sixth, I have 8x to the sixth minus 4x to the sixth. That's a simple 8 minus 4, giving me 4. I'll get to it. 4x to the sixth. Now, again, there's no x to the fifths, so I'll look for my x to the fourths, and all I have is plus, let's call this red, plus 2x to the fourth. So bring it on down. My x to the thirds, I have minus 6x to the third and plus 7x to the third. So that's actually comes out to be 1x to the third. If you want to put a 1 in front, that's okay. Single x, I've got plus 3x and I've got plus 8x. So that's 3 minus 8 giving me negative 5. And you'll notice I accidentally skipped over. I saw this plus 2x squared didn't combine, and I put it right there. Now, if I had put them out of order, that's okay. So then my last one is the numbers. 11 and 17 give me 28. So my final answer is this. If you need anything, email me at nardelli.efsc@gmail.com. Thanks.